Hello friends, today we discuss about maximum bending moment or moment of resistance for some simple beams. Today we derive equation for simply supported beam with central point load. Second equation, simply supported beam with eccentric point load. Simply supported beam with UDL on entire span. Fourth equation, that is cantilever beam with point load at free end. And fifth equation, that cantilever beam with UDL on entire span. So these equations are very helpful while you calculate numericals related to bending stress in beam. So first equation, that is whenever there is a condition for simply supported beam with central point load. So here, as shown in figure, there is a one simply supported beam, support provided at ends with central point load. For example, span of this beam, that is L. So here, simply supported beam with central point load. So this load acting at the center. So total length of this beam, that is L. So here, L by 2, L by 2, because W, that is acting at the center. So total length, that is L. So this portion length, that is L by 2, and here L by 2. So first we find reaction. Whenever there is support, there is always reaction. So here reaction at A, that is RA, and reaction at B, that is RB. For finding reaction, you will assume equilibrium condition, that is anti-clockwise moment is equal to clockwise moment, and second condition, that is upward forces summation is equal to downward forces summation. So upward forces, that is Ra plus Rb, is equal to W. So upward forces summation is equal to downward forces summation. So reaction is also one type of force, that is Ra plus Rb is equal to W. So for finding reaction, we use these two conditions. So here in our first step, we taking moment at point A. So here first condition, that is anti-clockwise moment is equal to clockwise moment. Here we taking moment at point A. So here we taking moment at point A. What is the meaning of moment? Moment, that means force multiply perpendicular distance. For example, this force is P and perpendicular distance, for example, X. So moment is force multiply perpendicular distance, that means P into X. There are two types of moment, clockwise moment and anti-clockwise moment. While you finding moment, for example, you finding moment from this point. So put the thumb here and rotate the fingers in the direction of force. So here that is a clockwise moment. Similarly, for example, this is a force P and for example perpendicular distance X, and you find moment from this point. So put the thumb here and rotate the finger. So here finger goes in anti-clockwise direction. So moment is anti-clockwise. So here in our first step, anti-clockwise moment is equal to clockwise moment, and we take moment from point A. So put the thumb here. First there is a reaction force RB. Rotate the finger in the direction of force. So RB multiply perpendicular distance L. So this moment goes in anti-clockwise direction. So in anti-clockwise moment, we can write RB into L is equal to, here again we take moment from point A, rotate the finger in the direction of force. So force is W and perpendicular distance, that is L by 2. So W multiply L by 2. So here L cancel out. So reaction at B, that we get RB is equal to W by 2. Now we use our second condition, that is RA plus RB, upward forces summation is equal to downward forces summation. So here RA plus RB is equal to W. So instead of RB, we can write W by 2. RA as it is equal to W. So RA is equal to W minus W by 2, that is W by 2. So Ra we get that is W by 2. So reaction at A, that is W by 2, and reaction at B, that is W by 2. So here first we find reaction. Now we find maximum bending moment. So first we take sign convection. For bending moment, sign convection like this. So consider this section. For example, you're taking moment from left side. Then clockwise moment, that is positive, and anti-clockwise moment, that is negative. Similarly, when you find moment from right side, then anti-clockwise moment positive and clockwise moment negative. But here we use one simple trick. Whenever there is a upward force, you consider positive moment, and when there is a downward force, you consider negative moment. Use this simple trick, or otherwise you use this sign convection. Both answer are always equal. So here we take moment either left side or right side. First we calculate bending moment at point A. So bending moment always calculate either left side or right side. So there is no force on left side. So there is no perpendicular distance. So bending moment at point A, that is 0. Similarly, consider bending moment at point B. So there is no force on right side. So again bending moment at B is 0. Now we find bending moment at point C. So bending moment at point C, either you calculate from left side or right side. Both answer are always equal. So if we taking moment from left side, simple, you remember that upward force is plus, downward force is minus, or you use this sign convection. From left side, clockwise moment is plus. So here at point C, press the thumb here and rotate the finger. So this moment goes clockwise, and we take moment from left side, so this moment is positive. Or otherwise you use, there is a upward force, so this moment is positive. Both answer are always equal. So here force, that is W by 2, and perpendicular distance, that is L by 2. So bending moment at C, that is W by 2 multiply L by 2. So that is WL by 4. So you can see that bending moment at A 0, bending moment at B 0, and bending moment at C, that is WL by 4. So for simply supported beam with central point load, maximum bending moment will occur at point C, and that's value is WL by 4. So you simply remember that maximum bending moment will occur at point C, and moment of resistance or maximum bending moment equation, that is WL by 4. That is our first condition. Case number 2, simply supported beam with eccentric point load. So here point load not acting at the center. Here point load acting from left side support at a distance A and from right side support at a distance B. So here first we find reaction. So reaction, how we calculate, we already discussed that. Here we assume two condition, anti-clockwise moment is equal to clockwise moment, and second condition, that is Ra plus Rb is equal to W. In this way you find reaction at B, that is WA by L, and find reaction at A, that is WB by L. So find reaction yourself. If any doubt, then please write in comment section. So here we discuss about maximum bending moment. So maximum bending moment, so bending moment at A, that is 0, bending moment at B, that is 0. So maximum bending moment will occur at point C. So here how we calculate bending moment? Bending moment calculate either from left side or either from right side. In both way you get same answer. So here we discuss both the cases. For example, this point is C. So this is left side. Reaction at A, that is WB by L, and this distance is A. While you calculate bending moment from left side, our sign convection is from left side clockwise moment is plus. So here bending moment at C. So this moment goes clockwise direction. So plus, because here we take moment from left side, or you can remember that upward force, that is plus. So bending moment at point C, that is force, that is WB into L, and perpendicular distance, that is A. So here bending moment at C, that is WAB into L. While you calculate bending moment from right side, you get same answer. For example, this is right side. At right side there is a reaction at B, that is WA by L, and this distance is B. So according to our sign convention, while you calculate bending moment from right side, anti-clockwise plus. So here bending moment goes anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise, that is plus. So bending moment at C, that is force multiply perpendicular distance. So WA by L multiply B. So here bending moment at C, again we get WAB by L. So in this way, if you taking moment left side or right side, you always get same answer. So second case completed. Simply supported beam with eccentric point load, moment of resistance, or you can say that maximum bending moment, that is WAB by L. Now we discuss third case. Third case, that is simply supported beam with UDL on entire span. Here one simply supported beam is given and there is a UDL over entire span length, that is L. Again you can calculate reaction using two condition. Anti-clockwise moment is equal to clockwise moment, and second condition, that is RA plus RB is equal to total load. So you get reaction at B, that is WL by 2, and reaction at A, that is WL by 2. Here we find maximum bending moment for simply supported beam with UDL on entire span. So what is the meaning of UDL? UDL, that means uniformly distributed load. For example, there is one UDL, uniformly distributed load, that value is given 20 kilonewton per meter. This UDL acting on the length, that is 2 meter. What is the meaning of UDL? In 1 meter, load acting, that is 20 kilonewton. So total length, that is given 2 meter. So total load acting on this beam, that is 20 multiplied 2, because in 1 meter that is 20 kilonewton, so in 2 meter that is 40 kilonewton, and this load is always acting at its center of gravity, means at its midpoint. So 2 meter length, so this length is 1 meter and this length is 1 meter. Now we discuss about maximum bending moment. So again bending moment at A, that is 0, bending moment at B, that is 0, and maximum bending moment occur at the mid span. So we take moment either left side or right side. For example, this is the mid span. For example, this point is C. So we draw one diagram either left side or right side. So here we draw one diagram. There is a one reaction, that is WL by 2. This UDL acting at its midpoint. So this length is L by 2. So here we can write L by 2. And between A and C there is a UDL of W kilonewton per meter. So what is the meaning of UDL? In 1 meter, load acting, that is W kilonewton. So in our case there is a length, that is L by 2. So total load acting, that is W multiply L by 2. Here we already discussed that if in 1 meter load acting, that is 20 kilonewton, so in 2 meter that is 20 multiplied 2. So here W multiply L by 2, and this load acting at its midpoint. So total length is L by 2, so this length is L by 4, here length L by 4. Now we taking moment at point C. So here we use sign convention. Here we find bending moment from left side. So clockwise plus, anti-clockwise minus. So from point C, this moment goes clockwise direction, or you can say that upward force, that is plus. So moment is force multiply perpendicular distance, and distance between point A and C, that is L by 2. So here moment, that is WL by 2 multiply L by 2, that is plus. There is one another force, that is WL by 2. There is a downward force, or you can say that moment is anti-clockwise, so minus. So here we use minus sign. Force is WL by 2, perpendicular distance, that is L by 4. So multiply L by 4 because moment is force multiply perpendicular distance. So here WL square by 4 minus WL square by 8. So we get maximum bending moment, that is WL square by 8. So here we completed third case, simply supported beam with UDL on entire span. That's equation is WL square by 8. Now we discuss fourth case. Fourth case is cantilever beam with point load at free end. So there is a one cantilever beam and load acting at its free end. This end is fixed. So maximum bending moment will occur at point A. So we know that moment, that is force multiply perpendicular distance. So W multiply L. So maximum bending moment will occur at fixed end A, that is M is equal to W multiply L, and that is hogging type moment. Last one is cantilever beam with UDL on entire span. So here one cantilever beam and UDL is acting on entire span. So here in 1 meter load acting, that is W kilonewton. So in L meter length total load acting, that is W into L, and this load is acting always at its center point. So W into L, so total length is L, so this length is L by 2, here L by 2. So maximum bending moment will occur at fixed end, that is at point A. So here taking moment from point A, so W into L multiply perpendicular distance, that is L by 2. So W into L multiply L by 2. So maximum bending moment, that is WL square by 2. So cantilever beam with UDL on entire span, maximum bending moment equation is WL square by 2. So simply remember these 5 cases. First one is simply supported beam with central point load. Equation is M is equal to WL by 4. Second case, that is simply supported beam with eccentric point load. Maximum bending moment equation, that is WAB by L. Third case, if there is a simply supported beam and UDL is acting over entire span, then maximum bending moment equation is WL square by 8. Whenever there is a UDL, there is always square. So remember this way. So maximum bending moment in simply supported beam with UDL on entire span, that equation is M is equal to WL square by 8. And last one is cantilever beam with point load at free end, that equation is M is equal to W into L. And cantilever beam with UDL on entire span, again there is a UDL, so square, so M is equal to WL square by 2. Remember these 5 equations. These equations are very useful while you solve numericals related to bending stresses in beams. Thank you.